will give Ghana's port a competitive advantage over its peers. He believes the landlocked countries like Burkina Faso, Mali and Niger will find Ghana's port more attractive, hence channel their imports through them, contributing to the discussion on ensuring speedy clearance of goods through effective customs administration. He said the study will, among other things, identify bottlenecks in the clearance chain for remedial actions to be taken to address them. He said the study will also make stakeholders in the clearance chain more efficient in the discharge of their duties. Mr. Anani Asari said the time-release study is a trade facilitation tool recommended by the World Customs Organization for member countries to measure the time it takes for goods to be cleared out of customs jurisdiction. In other stories, the Ghana Shippers Authority, GSA, and the Bank of Ghana are embarking on a nationwide sensitization program on letters of commitment, LOC, for the repatriation of export proceeds. The second of the series of seminars held in Kumasi saw local exporters equipped with the requisite knowledge to address infractions associated with the letters of commitment. In 2001, the sector recorded a 17% increase in proceeds, accruing more than $3 billion from non-traditional exports such as horticulture products, prepared foods and beverages, and handicraft. Deputy Shipper Service Manager of the Ghana Shippers Authority, John B.A. Glover, believes repatriation of proceeds on exported goods could increase astronomically if exporters are abreast of its letters of commitment. He explained that most exporters are reported to infringe the processes associated with the legal agreement affecting cross-border trade. Other than that, following concerns expressed by some exporters on challenges they experienced with the implementation of the Bank of Ghana's LOC, it became necessary to sensitize exporters and other stakeholders on the subject and address the concerns to equip shippers to be competitive on the international trading scenes. The export sector is one of the major contributors to building Ghana's resilient economy. The Bank of Ghana, since July 2016, incorporated the letters of commitment into the electronic export monitoring platform to track export proceeds. The Bank of Ghana is therefore mandated to block exporters who fail to repatriate proceeds within 60 days. Head of Shipper Services and Trade Facilitation at the Ghana Shippers Authority, Monica Josiah, says a robust export sector would contribute to stabilizing Ghana's microeconomy. The Ghana Revenue Authority says beginning October 2022, directors of registered business across the country issuing fake invoices, receipts, and also failing to file their annual tax return could face over 5 years imprisonment. According to the head of Domestic Tax Revenue Division at the Ghana Revenue Authority, Edward Jambra, the authority has already started prosecuting some businesses and will continue to discern on others who fail to do their good business with customers. Engaging the media, Mr. Jambra said his outfit is bent on blocking revenue leakages within the economy to rope in more revenue for the country. He continued that under no circumstances should any business ask whether or not one would need a VAT invoice. He hinted that they are already out there to disguise themselves, making purchases and requiring invoices, all in a bid to detect and track non-issuance and fake issuance. Now on the international front, ocean freight companies are adding air cargo to their businesses as shippers look for a one-stop shop to move goods around the world. They looking for this one-stop shop takes away not only the complexity of the logistics, but also makes it an optimized, efficient, and effective solution. Maersk, the world's largest container shipping firm, launched an air cargo division in April and now has a fleet of 15 aircraft, while competitor CMA-CGM started its air division last year and will have 12 airlines in operations by 2026. Supply chain disruption created a need for goods to be flown Demand for air cargo is higher than before the COVID-19 pandemic, according to the International Air Transport Association, up 2.2% for the first half of the year compared to 2019 levels. The pandemic raised the profile of supply chain, according to Mark Zeg, an analyst at wealth management firm Stifel. Chinese factories shut down in 2020, then demand for goods rocketed in 2021 when lockdowns started to be lifted, causing widespread supply chain disruption. That disruption continued this year, with sailing cancelled recently because of congestion at North American ports and strikes at European ports causing delays. And finally, Maersk Supply Service will give its customers the option to use a blend of low-carbon biofuel as an option to reduce carbon emissions from offshore operations. The option is being launched as new product known as Eco Offshore, which will be offered to customers across Maersk Supply Service's entire global fleet. Maersk Supply Service is the offshore energy sector service provider of Danish shipping conglomerate AP Moller, operating a fleet of anchor handling and seaborne support vessels specializing in towing, mooring, and installing floating unit. Eco Offshore uses a blend of hydrated vegetable oil and marine gas oil, providing a low-carbon alternative with the same performance as conventional fuel. According to the Chief Commercial Officer of Maersk Supply Services, Maersk is committed to doing what it can do to facilitate a green transition in the offshore industry, both by reducing carbon footprint and by enabling customers to decarbonize their operations and value chain. Maersk previously successfully trailed biofuel in 2021 above the anchor handler Maersk tender, while on charter to the Dutch green tech startup the Ocean Cleanup. During the charter, biofuel was blended into the marine gas oil, resulting in a carbon emission saving of 38.95 metric tons for the 6-week charter. The trial confirmed the biofuel as a viable alternative that does not compromise on safety or performance and does not require additional training or vessel upgrade. On this note, to wrap up this morning's edition of Maritime and Port News, proudly sponsored by the Ghana Shippers Authority, they provide you with the best in oil shipping solutions. Contact them at the Shippers House in Accra. I am Nanesi Boateng, producer. Have a great day.
US President Joe Biden